a link. One link or two links? Join in.
You guys want to get in? Get in.
There's a gap over there.
Yeah, we got a gap.
We got a gap over there.
Close that gap. Can we get in, please?
Thank you all so much for being here today. My name is Michael Kane, and I thank each and every one of you for coming here today, to be here with us, to bear witness to what happens in the court today, but most importantly, to pray with us. This is a non-denominational prayer vigil, welcoming people of all faiths and backgrounds, those who believe and those who don't. It doesn't matter. We want you to be here with us today to give us your thoughts, your prayers, and your positivity in this moment. Before I get started, I want to say this has been a long journey, over 2 years, really 3 years, in the making of events that changed our city, our state, and our country forever. We don't have all the answers, and we don't know what the answers are going to be today. But whatever Judge Porzio rules today, that does not define you. That does not define me. That does not define Teachers for Choice, nor any New Yorker, nor any American. This is one more event on the battle, on the journey that we are all on to save America, to reunite America, and to end the insanity, which we did end. We did end it. They might want it to come back, but everybody being here is an example of how that's not going to happen. Okay. Just take a moment of silence. Whatever your God is, whatever your higher power is, call upon him, her, it, we. Call upon it now, that it may be here and bless us and protect us now. I'll open with a couple of prayers, but the first one is dedicated to my dear friend, Captain Brendan Fogarty of Bravest for Choice, who is not here physically today, but is certainly here in spirit. It was brought up to me by my good friend Matt last night, when Brendan in City Council said the non-denominational serenity prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. What can we change and what can't we change? We can't change the decision and the words that Judge Porzio issues today. But we can call upon the Most High to influence Judge Porzio's words and actions and spirit, so that he will issue an informed and a wise decision today. And God, we call upon you for that. We call upon you to speak through Judge Ralph Porzio today, who has ruled wisely in the past. And we ask that he rule wisely once again today for the named plaintiffs and for all New York City workers who have been harmed and denied the ability to freely practice our religious, sincerely held beliefs as we know them personally and as God has communicated them to us. This affliction that the city has placed upon us is unbelievable. We have seen the migration of tens of thousands of people seeking freedom, literally seeking religious freedom in 2021, 22, and 23. The largest shift in population in over a century. It's like the Mayflower. How can that be? But it is. It's what happened. But every person here and every person who watches and every reporter who reaches out and everybody who hears this knows that we bear witness that we say no, that we held the line, that we continue to hold the line at great sacrifice to ourselves personally, to our families. I know people who have moved out of New York City, out of New York State, out of the country because of what these insane mandates did to destroy them and destroy their family. I know people who have gotten divorced. Their marriages didn't survive this. I know people who have lost their homes. I know people in the process of losing their homes. I know people who are physically ill over this. And may God bless them. And may God be with them for holding the line and for suffering the consequences of what it means to practice your faith, whatever that may be, as you know it to be. Civil rights are not won in 1 year or 2 years or 3 years. And we've seen this. We've seen the struggles in this country. We've seen Black Americans struggle. They didn't struggle for 2-3 years. They struggled for decades and centuries. So we carry that same torch in our own battle for civil rights. The new battle for civil rights. The battle for bodily autonomy. The my body, my choice battle that's been spun on its head. Let us have another moment of silence and take this time once again to connect with your God, whoever he, she, it, we is for you, and to say a prayer for what it is you hope to see today, tomorrow, and in all things in the future.